Hey guys, hey, it's Martin again and Rexi from the Dinosaur Experience. What we're going to do today, we're going to read you a book. It's going to be a new thing that we're doing. We're going to do a book regularly for all our people out there, all our Rexi fans out there. And for the Dinosaur Experience, we're going to read you a book today. It's called Do Frogs Drink Hot Chocolate? It's coming right now. Is it turned on? You sure? All right, you make sure it's on? Okay. All right, come back here and come and sit down then. Let's say hello to everyone. Hello, everyone. Here's Rexi. My name's Martin. We're from the Dinosaur Experience, if you haven't met us before. What we want to do today is we're going to read you a story. We're going to read you a book. And the book's called Do Frogs Drink Hot Chocolate? And it's written by Etta Kana, and it's illustrated by John Martz. And there it is. That's the book there. That's the one we're going to read to you today. So are you ready? Are you ready? All right, let's go. Do frogs drink hot chocolate? When it gets cold outside, do animals turn up the heat? No. So how do they survive the chilly weather? Let's find out, shall we? Do frogs drink hot chocolate to keep warm? No. Some frogs don't even try to keep warm. The Alaskan wood frog turns into a frogsicle. It spends the winter with most of its body frozen. When the air warms up, the frog warms up too. Do penguins snuggle with a friend? Yes. In winter, thousands of emperor penguins come together in a giant huddle. It's warm in the middle, but cold on the outside. So what do? The penguins shuffle, taking small steps, and they slowly change places. That way, they all get a turn in the middle. Do butterflies sunbathe? Yes. Butterflies can't fly if they're cold, and they can't make their own heat. So what do? Catch some rays. If it's cold, a butterfly will sit on a rock or log and stretch its wings. Then the sun warms up its flight muscles. Do foxes wear earmuffs? No. Arctic foxes have small, furry ears. The fur helps, but so does the size. Ears stick out into the cold air. A fox's body can lose heat that way. Smaller ears don't stick out as much as big ears, and so they lose less heat. Do turtles jump up and down to keep warm? No. Many turtles will burrow into the mud and dead leaves at the bottom of a pond. The water there is cold, but it never freezes. It usually stays at about 39 degrees Fahrenheit or 3.8 degrees centigrade. That's the perfect temperature for turtles who like to snooze while they wait for spring. Do polar bears build homes? Yes. Pregnant polar bears build dens, but not with wood and hammers. Instead, a mama bear uses her sharp claws to dig out a cave in the snow. When it's finished, she crawls inside to have her babies, and the den keeps them all safe and warm until spring. Do whales wear snowsuits? No. Whales have blubber under their skin, and this layer of fat helps keep their body heat in and the cold out. Whale blubber can be up to 12 inches or 30 centimeters thick, and it also stores energy, so whales can keep going for a long time without eating. Do squirrels curl up under blankets? Yes, they do. Well, sort of. Squirrels have built-in blankets. When it's cold outside, they wrap up their long bushy tails around themselves so their body heat won't escape. And that's not all. As the temperature drops, less blood flows into their tails. Instead, it stays in their warm bodies to help them keep warm. Do monkeys take hot baths to keep warm? Yes. Japanese macaws love to take warm baths. There are places in Japan where hot water bubbles up naturally from the ground to form pools. After playing in the snow, the macaws will jump into these hot pools to warm up. Do tootarers sit by a campfire? No. Tootarers' bodies cannot make heat, but birds' bodies can. So what does a tootarer do? It has a sleepover with a little bird called a fairy prion. The heat from the bird helps keep the tootarer from getting too chilly overnight. Do honeybees use teamwork? Oh yes. In the winter, honeybees form a cluster around the queen bee. Then they shiver together. By vibrating their wing muscles, they raise the air temperature in the hive, and this keeps the queen toasty warm. How do bees have energy for all this shivering? They eat honey. Do you think you're a bee? Are you practicing being a bee? Is that what you're doing? You're shivering? Okay. Do birds fly south? Yes and no. In winter, some birds fly south in search of food and warmth. Other birds survive wintry weather by eating as much as possible, and this gives their bodies energy to keep warm. Feathers help too. When they're fluffed up, they trap warm air next to a bird's skin. Do guanacos wear leg warmers to keep warm? Yes, well, sort of. Guanacos have thick, woolly coats, but there's very little fur on their legs. When it's cold outside, chilly guanacos lie down with their legs tucked under their bodies, and that keeps them nice and warm. All of the animals in this book have special ways to survive the cold. But what about you? What about you? What do you do to keep warm? Yawn? You don't yawn. There it is, guys. That was our book. It was Do Frogs Drink Hot Chocolate? Did you like that book, Rexi? I like that book a lot. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for being with us. If you hang around, there may be another story coming in a day or two. Until then, from Rexi and me and Nash, have a great day, and we'll hope to see you soon from the Dinosaur Experience. Bye.